Tola had always believed in love, not the fairy tale kind, but the kind that starts slow, with laughter in text messages and late night voice notes that stretch until 2 a.m. For 2 months, she and Coridi had talked. He was funny, polite, smart, the kind of man who seemed to understand her without trying too hard. Tonight was their first date. She was excited, but also nervous. Meeting someone you've only known through a screen is like opening a gift. It could be everything you hoped for or something you never expected. Corrida was already at the bar, waiting. He'd chosen a nice place, warm lighting, jazz music playing in the background, couples laughing softly around them. It was the kind of place that made you feel safe. When Tola walked in, Corrida smiled like he'd just seen something precious. He stood, pulled out her chair, complimented her dress. He knew how to make a woman feel seen. For a while, everything was perfect. They talked about work, about travel, about childhood memories. Tola laughed more than she had in weeks, and just a few feet behind them, Ada, a quiet observer, sat alone, sipping her drink, watching people like she always did. But beneath Corridi's smile was a nervous flicker. His eyes scanned the room too often, his fingers fidgeted. And while Tola was wrapped up in the warmth of the moment, Ada caught something, a vibe she couldn't quite place. Then her phone rang. She laughed, excused herself for a second, and bent to dig through her purse. And that's when Corrida made his move. He spiked Tola's drink. Ada froze. She'd seen it, clear as day. The way Corrida slipped a small tablet into Tola's drink with practiced ease. It was quick, almost invisible, but not to her. 2 years ago, Ada had stayed silent. Her best friend had gone on a date just like this. She never made it home the same. That guilt had never left Ada, not for a second. And now it was happening again. A different girl, a different man, but the same evil intent. Tola came back, still laughing at the joke on the phone. She reached for her glass. Ada's heart was pounding. What if she was wrong? What if no one believed her? What if she made a scene and embarrassed herself? Or worse, the girl? The world around her kept spinning, unaware. The bartender didn't see. The people nearby were too busy laughing. Time was running out. This was it. One sip, and it could all be over, Ada thought to herself. Ada moved. She stumbled forward, knocking the glass out of Tola's hand. It shattered on the floor. Everywhere went silent. Tola stared at her, confused. Corrida's eyes widened. For the first time that night, he lost control of his mask. I saw what you did, Ada said. What is she talking about? Tola asked. She's lying. I didn't do anything. She bumped into the table. Look at the mess. Ada said. I didn't bump into anything. I knocked the glass on purpose, because I saw what you did. People began to murmur. A few were already recording. The bartender came closer, frowning. What's going on here? The bartender asked. This man put something in her drink. I watched him do it. Ada replied. The police came quickly. CCTV footage confirmed everything. Corrida was escorted out of the building, quiet, powerless, exposed. Thank you. I don't even know your name, Tola said. It's Ada, and you don't owe me anything. I just couldn't let it happen again. That night, Tola didn't just survive. She was saved by a woman who chose courage over silence. Ladies, never let your guard down, no matter how charming someone may seem. Always watch your drink, never leave it unattended, and trust your instincts. If you ever feel uneasy, speak up, walk away, ask for help. And to everyone watching, if you see something wrong, say something. Silence can be deadly, but one voice can save a life. That night, two strangers became something more, a reminder that even in a dangerous world, there are still people who care. Thanks for watching.